If you talk about things which are invisible, like people who come here and say, we've been sent by so and so, but you can't even tell us who sent you to raise all these issues that you are raising. With regards to Mpumalanga, I think it has been properly explained, but during our previous media briefing, we did explain the intervention that is being made in Mpumalanga. And that intervention is a product of a collective, is a product of the National Officials Meeting which was convened 2 weeks ago. After dissecting the state of the organization in the province, it arrived to a conclusion that there must be a swift national intervention in the province. And that's why the decision was taken, because complaints there in the province amongst themselves cannot work as a united force. And we said we can't resolve within this limited period between now and the 4th of November all political problems which are confronting the organization in that province. We need to give ourselves some time. And during that time, there must be an intervention because politics don't allow vacuum. So that is the issue of Mpumalanga, and I think we did explain it that for the weekend, the voter registration weekend, the country will be black and green. All voting stations will have MK Party volunteers, encouraging the people of South Africa to register to vote MK Party on the 4th of November. So we're going to communicate with our structures today and give them a line of march on what will happen over the weekend. So even those comrades who have sent you to come and ask questions, those invisible comrades, must be patient. We're going to communicate directives with them as the party. But there is no way that as the party we can just keep quiet during the voter registration weekend. There's going to be a lot of activism from the side of the organization. I just wanted to answer those questions.
Thank you very much, Balaji. Members of the media, the statement is uploaded on all of our social media apps. Some of the questions you're asking have already been answered in the statement as it is read by our Secretary General. Please refer to that statement. Also on social media today, we will publish the framework for the selection of councillors. Please familiarize yourselves with that process. Some of the questions relate to that. All those questions will be answered by our documents this afternoon. The city of eThekwini, interesting to mention to you, has outlined that our march, as led by our Secretary General last week, was the biggest march in KZN in the last 25 years. So that's a nice thing to mention to you, our friends. I think just in protection of journalism, we must maybe scrutinize the people who come into our media portals. If we say that it's a media conference, it's not a conference of branches, it's not a conference of agents who are sent by members of branches in various spheres. This is a media conference and we entertain professionals who are engaged in media forums. I think we must make that point illustratively clear. So to our friends in the media and our online audience, thank you very much. I'll ask the SG to remain just to give you some headlines for this session, in case there's specific questions you have, directed of course to the statement presented here. The SG and myself will remain for a few minutes. I'll therefore ask the officials to lead the President. President Zuma, we will now take leave of you and you will return to Gandla. I believe the media believes we've got a meeting with the government.
Oh, awubuze President.
There's a mic.
Oh, suppose.
No, yeah.